Hello there YouTube, hello chess friends. Welcome to my third chess video, which are all inspired by the American The Backyard Professor. Now, as you know from my last video, I was at a chess tournament this weekend and I was looking at my old games just to freshen up, and I came across one which I showed and went to the tournament. It went, yeah, la 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 la. There will be one video from one of the games. But when I was looking at my old games, I came across this game. I played it about 2 years ago when I was starting to play chess again. I hadn't played for years, tournament chess and chess club. And I find this it's quite an interesting game. It's not a great game or good game, but it's quite interesting because I was experimenting. I haven't found any opening that I like, that I would stick with. So I was trying this and trying that with disastrous results. More or less lost most of the game. Some I won. But it's also show you that sometimes your opponent can lose the plot, go chess blind. Because chess is not so much knowing much of theory, but it's also recognition of the board. And if you don't recognize where the pieces are, or what's going to happen, you can lose it. And that's more or less what happened to my opponent. So I was black, and he started up d4, queen pawn opening. Now, at that time, I was looking at the Owens opening. Owens opening, which is e6 and then the bishop up. But I also remember that in that book, some grandmaster, I can't remember his name, said maybe b5 would be better. So with that in mind, when he played d4, I knew he was going to go c-pawn, so I thought, nah, I'll just play b5 so he doesn't have to play or, taken by surprise. And sure enough, when I played that, my opponent gave a little, what I was thinking, because he had, of course, the queen pawns opening in his head. He wanted to play c4 and then the knight up. So now he had to suddenly think again, what now? So, of course, he played then e4. And I continued with the bishop, and I was quite happy. He thought again, he's obviously never seen anything like that before. So e5, which is fine. I'll continue developing. And he didn't want to lose the pawn or take mine, so he protects it. And I thought, you know what? I'm really gonna do something here. So I played d6, which I was quite happy with. He took the pawn, took the bait, as you would say, checks. I played c, and d takes c, which is fine because now I got rid of the d pawn, which is quite important in the queen pawn opening. And played this knight to c3. And I thought, well, that's fine. Let's do something more to do something spectacular. So I took my queen out. I wasn't afraid of that. I wasn't afraid of that. And moved the bishop out of the way. And I thought, okay. The e6. And he was really struggling to find anything. I mean, there's nothing wrong, it's fine. but he somehow melted and went into this chess blind. He just couldn't see what was happening or going to happen. So he moves his bishop out of the way, and I thought, you know, it's quite, I'm quite fine with that. So I took the pawn, and he took it. And I, of course, now here he just lost all contact with the game. Nothing just would go on from now on. It was just one disaster move after the other. And remind you, this guy was stronger than me, but it was all, he just didn't know what was happening, how I was playing, because obviously he's been used to playing just c4, d4, c4, and the knight c3, and then take from there. But this is just totally different. So he came back with his knight. I thought, that's fine, I'll just do my queen up, have it open, and then he just, this move just went for me. But I thought, well, if you're not going to do anything, then I'll do it. So I took the d4 square, of course, fine and dandy. And then he's just, you know, he said, no, I think I'm going to attack on f3. So he plays that. And I thought, oh, I'm going to teach him. I'm going to teach him a lesson. So, move my rook up. And use this rook also. Just, you know, there's nothing there, it was just fine. I thought, okay, I'll castle. I'll start thinking about castling. And then he just totally plays an incredible move. I thought, that can't be it. Yeah, it's looking like that, but that's fine. I'll just play my queen there. And then just tries to make something out of it. That's just fine. I'll just move out of the way. If you take my bishop, I'll take your rook, or I'll take the pawn. And again, another absolutely move that I'm just attacks the pawn and gives me the e3 square. Now at this stage I was just, you know, more or less laughing inside. It wasn't excited. I mean, it wasn't, you know, oh, it's a good move and a good combination. It was just, he had just absolutely lost it, as I have lost when I've been playing sometimes. Absolutely, you just can't see what's going on, and you just make one really disastrous wrong move after the other. So, and he moves his knight back onto the other one, and I thought, right, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And of course, took. It wasn't long. It wasn't long left. I thought, let's go for it. Get that out of the way. Instead of doing something else up, but yeah, takes. Which I was hoping for. And I looked up, my team captain was looking at me. And I looked up, you know, and I gave him a couple of minutes. I was just thinking of the board. Is this correct? Am I missing something? So I was thinking, he was with both hands on his head, just, you know. I thought, But no, everything looks good, everything looks fine. Time for the kill. And he, of course, gave up. This was move 20. Now, I'm not saying that this is one of my best games, but it was quite funny when I was playing it. And I played against this guy after that. When I was white, I beat him also. But there was much more like a proper game. Not a good game, but it was okay. But this was just totally helpless chess blindness when you stick maybe with one opening and can't recognize the board, and then you just go into meltdown and meltdown and meltdown. Now I can say to you that I'm stopped using the Owens opening. It was quite fun at the time, but I found another opening that I like more and am more successful with. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short video. I'll make it another video a little bit later today and I'll send it up. In the meantime, enjoy it, keep playing chess, and goodbye.